Red Robinson joining us on a Wednesday this week, talking about one of my favorite people.
Oh, yes, and a good friend of yours. I found that
Arden,
out.
Yeah.
Jann Arden was in town last week, 2 shows at the Queen Elizabeth Theatre. I had the honor of going out there with Elizabeth Ball as the vice president of the BC Entertainment Hall of Fame and giving her a plaque for one of Vancouver favorites. And she was choked because that's on the Seymour side of the orchard. No, but I mean, it's people like Harry Belafonte and, you know, and Jack Benny and others, and now there's only a limited number.
I know, she was very touched.
She really was.
And she is a favorite of the city, for sure. She sells out every time she comes here.
Every time sold out. She has a new CD out. It's plug time. It's called Free, and it's really something that I'd recommend you try. And she's on a cross-country tour with it. And we did some questions here. Of course, she did that little thing for you,
I know, she's
Lynn.
funny.
I asked Jann to take us back to when she was a kid and how it all got started for her.
I love music. I started playing my mom's guitar when I was about 12. But, you know, I lived in a remote part of Alberta, and I just didn't think someone like me could do something like that. So I didn't even entertain it. I thought I'd probably save myself a lot of heartbreak by not even dreaming that dream. And I never thought that I would go into music. I wanted to be a school teacher, and a number of years went by and I was still singing in the bars and stuff. I mean, it's a long, drawn-out story, but I didn't sign my record deal till I was just about 30, which is pretty unheard of.
It is, really, yeah.
And, yeah, I'd probably written 150 songs by the time I was 18, and I still hadn't told anybody that I was singing. My parents didn't know. Nobody knew. If I heard someone coming, I'd throw the guitar into the closet so fast, and I'd put on a Carpenter's record, and my mom would be like, "What do you do down here?" I don't know how they didn't see it, but they didn't see it.
You're so vain. I bet you think this song is about you, don't you?
By the way, that song, You're So Vain, is not from this new album. It's from the previous one where she sang all her favorites. So there you go. Anyway, Jann reached a crossroads a few years ago, Lynn, and she didn't know what she's going to do. She said, "I think I'll just quit." And then Bruce Allen came into her life. This is a story.
I was going to quit completely. I just thought, I don't really even like this anymore, and I'm really complacent, and I didn't like the management that I was involved with. I just really wasn't writing much. And I just thought, there's so many other things I'd like to do. And, you know, I phoned Bruce up, because we've been friends for a long time. I had dinner a couple of times a year and always had a great time. I never asked him for anything in my life. I wasn't like, oh, it's Bruce Allen, I'm going to phone him up and, hey, do you have any advice? I never did that to him. So he took me for dinner, and he said, listen, I talked to my girls at the office, because it's important that they're in the loop, and we want to bring you into the fold. But you have to listen to me. You have to be manageable. Everyone tells me you're not manageable. I said, screw you. No, I didn't. It was kind of a handshake deal, and here I am. You know, we've been working together this past year, and, you know, he was instrumental in just saying, you know, don't go change everything about you. Be you. We're just gonna make the best of that.
Isn't she great? I just love this lady. And now that she's with Bruce Allen, I asked her how this change in direction has been. How's it been so far?
It's a cliche in many ways, and I know it's a word that's so tired out. We've just used it and used it and used it, but I didn't know what else it could possibly be that was that simple. Everything's new. I just feel like I have a chance to do good work again and not be complacent in what I do. I never want to feel like that again. If I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it really well. I'm not just going to mail it in and go, it's good enough. And I was doing that for a while, I have to be honest.
It's like a faded, just like the curtains.
Free, we've done a video for Free. I actually haven't seen it in its entirety. I saw a clip on Fanny Keefe. I'm going, that girl's looking good. Oh, that's me. But it is the second single. We'll probably load that up and go after Christmas, because as you know, haven't they started playing Christmas music now? It is, you know, whatever, it's November. Free, the video's all locked and loaded. Some country stations are playing it already, because there's a country version of Free.
Now, you said something to me during that clip was that she struck you because she is so honest, and I really think that is what fans react to, because she makes no excuses for anything. She just gets up there and tells you how it is and what's going on.
She's got that Canadian trait of being totally honest, and that's why we all love her, and you're right. Boy, did the crowd love her. They sold out audiences 2 nights in a row at the Queenie.
Yeah.
Look for her new CD. You'll love it. It's called Free. Thank you, Lynn.
Thanks, Red. Yeah, a little Jann Arden for you on a Wednesday morning, Mark Madriga.
Absolutely. Thank you, Red. We didn't have a chance to